Hello everybody, it's Sephiroth4 for another episode of Luigi's Mansion for the 3DS. In the last episode, we caught our first 3 portrait ghosts and cleared Area 1. Now, we get to go over here with our fancy new key. Our heart key. I'll keep this animation in because it's a different looking key. And now we are in Area 2. Area 2 has a nice amount of ghosts in it, and a nice amount of hidden ghosts. Whoa. Also bats. As you can see on the map, there's not much we can do here. I just want to try to get these vases in case there's a gold bar in them. Hooray for gold bars! You want to keep trying those because sometimes the gold bar just doesn't appear. Now, I'm just gonna ignore that guy. There is actually a mouse, a golden mouse that can appear. One second. Oh, it's so interesting. I don't know if you can hear that, but you can actually hear Mr. Lugs eating from the other side of that door. That's so cool. I never knew that. Okay, so yeah, the first thing you're going to do is that there is a golden mouse here that, haha, has a random chance of appearing every time you cross that hallway. So you want to just keep on entering and exiting the door and trying to trigger it. Something like a 20% chance, I want to say. So yeah, that mouse will only appear when the lights are off. So it's pretty much until you clear Area 2. But you want to get that out of the way as soon as possible, just so that you don't forget. Now, I believe... Well, I don't know, let's go down the hallway here and check out things. I like that there's a picture of the mansion in the mansion. That would be a good spot to hide some savings. I think he's talking about the pot. Yep, there's my savings. More savings. Oh. You don't have to surprise like the little animal ghosts here. You just suck them up and then they keep reappearing. These guys you do. I really hate them. They don't do anything except scare you and sometimes throw bombs at you. But this is the only open room up here aside from the hallway. So, got a bathroom though. Okay, so these guys are annoying. What they do is that they appear from behind you and grab onto you, and then you have to try to wiggle yourself free. It looks like you've run into a bit of trouble there. Maybe you need more training. Also, between episodes, I forgot to look up the ghost names, and I'm sorry. There are some ghosts who'll try to grab and hold you. When that happens, try moving the control stick back and forth to shake them off. Or the circle pad. It's the age-old struggle for survival, my boy. Don't lose heart. Thanks. But now that that's open, we have a bath. Hooray. I thought I could open the, like the drawer behind the bath, but I guess not. Anyway, this leads over there. This is definitely new. I did not notice this when I first played the game. You hear that piano? That's coming from in here. That's coming from the conservatory. That is such a good addition. You can hear the ghosts from outside the room. I love it. But anyway, going inside here, we have the ballroom with little ghost Shy Guys. There's nothing hidden in the ballroom, so just the way to get these Shy Guys is to suck their masks off, and then they get shy, and then you can suck them off. I'll listen to this whimsical music. If you hold on to the ghost too long and they start pulling you in the opposite directions, then you will get hurt. Anyway, we got ghosts over here. There we go. Let us show him how we dance. These are the the floating Rolindas. So you essentially just have to watch them dance, you know, do a little dance, make a little love, and get down tonight and stuff. I don't know, I just like to go in circles. I think you just have to watch them? I don't know. Maybe go in circles. I feel like it's going in circles. Yeah, there we go. Come on. Let's try one more time. So you can see me. Well, that may be, but you'll never find my weakness. There we go. So they're actually a single unit. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. I found them to be some of the easier ghosts in the mansion. Generally are. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to be doing, honestly. I always thought that you just went in a circle or something. Anyway. You're mine, and that's the important thing. But I believe I got a gold on them, and that's good. We did get the large pearl out of it, I believe. And this key leads to the next room. Now, is there anything in the chandeliers? There's a heart in the chandeliers. I don't think there's any treasure in the chairs there. Yeah, we get a gold bar out of that. It's always good to check everything you can. Alright, so now this room is the storage room. There's actually a... You go away. Over here... Go away. There we go. Yeah, that guy is kind of hard to get because the chair is at a weird angle. So you kind of have to line it up. Can you go away, please? I'm trying to collect money here. So yeah, that Speedy Spirit is really easy to miss, especially because these guys are belligerent when you're first entering the room. You don't have a lot of time to, like, check everything. Yeah, there's nothing else of really hidden import here, except the red grabby ghosts. Novice Hunter, yay. I'm surprised I didn't get punched there. Or there. Everybody likes to appear behind you to scare you because they're jerks. But yeah, that's it for this room. As you can see in the mirror, there's something on the wall. This was something that was hinted in the in Neville's room. The library, was it? That you should kind of search around if you know, search around like the fourth wall area. Anyway, push. We got the secret jingle, so that's good. There's nothing else on this wall, right? No. Just a button over there. But there is... Danger! That poster is sticking out. I don't know. If the poster's dangerous, let's get rid of it. Ooh, another button. Uh-oh. Who's there? Who dares disturb our sleep?
No, it's Luigi. Look, guys, Luigi's finally here. Can't do what you did to our brother, only worse. What's on his back? It's against Poltergeist 3000! Everybody scram!
I don't know how they were trapped here, because that makes no sense. Unless Egad put them in there after Mario disappeared? I don't know. Answer that in the comments. How the heck were they trapped? Luigi, are you okay? That was them. Those are the ones that released all of the ghosts and the paintings in my gallery. Those fiends. I wonder what King Boo and his gang had gone. So they were hiding in the mansion all along. Thanks for fleshing them out, Luigi. I'm tickled you found them, but perhaps it would have been better if you hadn't. Well, let every single one escape, though. Oh, if you hadn't, well, let every single one escape. Ah, well, water under the bridge. Anyway, you should probably come back to the lab for a sec. I'm sorry, gosh. I've been waiting for you, young Luigi. Your brother must have been taken by the gang of booze. Poor fella. Now, don't talk crazy. They're not going to eat the man. What became of him? Odd that he hasn't come back. Common theory holds that booze grow in strength. When they travel in numbers, they must somehow combine their powers too. Their power likely overwhelmed your brother. If your aim is to save Mario, there is but one way to do it. Capture each boo and slowly weaken the group's power. But boos, as the name implies, like to hide and then jump out to scare people. You got your work cut out finding them. Don't worry, don't get all down in the mouth, my boy. The Game Boy Horror gave you as a secret function. I knew it would come in handy one day, so I developed it secretly. I called it the Boo Radar. The Boo Radar will flash red when something round like a boo is hidden nearby. Use it to search everywhere, Luigi. Alright, now Sonny, don't go tucking yourself out. Relax. And try to get those boos one at a time. The trick is using the motion controls and the control stick together. Alright. Yeah, let's go back to the mansion. Now, if you're using something that can use Amiibo and you have the Boo Amiibo, I would suggest using it now because the Boo Amiibo tracks on your, map the location of all of the boos, that you've found. So if one runs away, you can easily just go and find it. And it's amazing. Unfortunately, I'm using a original 3DS, which does not have the NFC reader, so can't do that. But anyway, we're gonna go round up all the boos that we can. This is suspicious. Haha! I'm Bamboo, if you please. Alright, so these guys, you don't have to do a whole rigmarole of having them drag you around the room. But they're also pretty immune to your vacuum, so you gotta really wiggle that control stick around. You've already caught your first boo. I've been researching those guys. Those boos don't seem to like light much, that's for sure. They do the... Okay, so yeah, they're in furniture, and they only appear in rooms that you've already cleared. So, yeah, why not? Let's save. Be careful. In order to progress, we're gonna have to catch 5 boos, I want to say. This is Bootha, looking for me, Bootha! And the boos at the beginning of the mansion are a lot easier than the ones later, because as you can see, the first one had 30, this one had 50. Outstanding! You're like a leopard on the hunt! Every time you get a boo, Egad is going to give you a little hint or something, or just kind of talk to you. He repeats himself a lot. Nope, sometimes there's the boo bombs also there. This is Game Boo Advance. It's weird that you find them before Game Boo. There's not going to be one out on the balcony though. And yeah, you get a cutscene every time you find one. Don't stop now, send me the boo! Do 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 do. I would recommend you know, trying to get the boos that you can after each room, you know, as soon as you clear it, as opposed to saving them all for later, because that's just a lot of backtracking if you do. And then you kind of lose track of who's who, and then you kind of go all over the place, and it's a bad time. No, it's in the chair. Taboo. Speak not my name, Taboo. Okay, this one's gonna try to escape. There we go. Fantastic. Be careful, Luigi. Thank you. Did I miss one of the books here? I'm not sure. Lydia's childcare diary. I don't think we saw that. Twins are very shy for ghosts their age. They've even gone and hid the key to the room far away in the mansion. How very trying. They got mad at me the other day for twirling their little toy helicopter mobile. Ghost children today, who knows what they're thinking? So yeah, more hints. These are all actually good hints that you should keep in mind. Let's head over to Chauncey's room. This is Turbo, and off I go! Off I go then. Yes! Unbelievable! I really shouldn't be saving because I'm doing a recording. If the recording gets corrupted, then I'm gonna have to play from the beginning, but we're still... Okay, so there we go, yeah. Well, you're doing really great. So he tells you to go to the washroom, which is now unlocked. If you had tried to go in before, there would be somebody saying, like, this is occupied! But yeah, let's just pick up the one in Lydia's room while we're here. Like I said, you only need 5 to advance, but may as well just get all of them. The yummy delicious! It's just really weird that you get the Game Boo advance before you meet Game Boo. I don't know. You're natural with the poltergeist. Be careful. And the boo ball there doesn't do anything. It just exists. You can suck it up and shoot it to make it go away. I don't think that there's a boo in the first bathroom that we went into, but there should be in the floating Orlinda room. So let's get this one. Actually, it's usually one of the chairs. Boo la la. There we go. If you get enough health off at once, it stuns the boo, and that's kind of how you keep him in place. Well done. Okay, that's 7. 7 out of 50 already. Yeah. This is not a long game. But I kind of like that. Also, if you take too long, the boo changes position. Oh, this is Game Boo, okay. So Game Boo is in the first room, but you don't really get to him. Like, if you're doing it in order of the rooms that you cleared. But then again, he's in the first room that you met the boos, so it makes more sense? I don't know. I just think they should have been switched, but that's just me. But I think that is actually going to do it for this episode. I think it's a good stopping point. I think it is. Although there is not... Yeah, so we get floating candelabra in the hallway, as you just might have seen. Which we cannot do anything about, but it's scary. You know what? This is actually an okay room, because there's a save point.
I dropped a really important thing into the toilet!
Goodbye.
What the?
It's funny.
No point in crying over spilled milk. I'm supposed to just flush that old worry away. Yep, I'll just let it swirl on down to the depths of the happiness refill of my life.
Thank you, Nintendo Capri Sun. The toilet. But anyway, we get a key. As you can see, there is no Boo in this room either.
Even I can help you out, really.
So we're gonna save our game here, and next time on Luigi's Mansion, we're gonna head over to that room and see what sort of havoc we can wreak there. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Sephiroth4 with Let's Play Luigi's Mansion 3DS. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.